Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Today I decided to take a look at my Global Force Wrestling Amped Anthologies parts 1 to 4 on DVD. Now, Global Force Wrestling was a short-lived company founded by Jeff Jarrett in 2014, and he started to take the company a bit more serious in 2015 when he put together 13 tape-ins for TV, or just tape-ins in general, trying to find a television deal, beg your pardon, and unfortunately wasn't able to, and then he merged the company with TNA Impact in 2017, April of 2017, I do believe. It only lasted for 4 months, and the championships pretty much ended up unified, with exception of the Next Gen Championship, which apparently is still in possession of Jeff Jarrett himself, even though it was vacated. So let's have a look at the first anthology from GWF, or GFW, beg your pardon guys, sorry. Yeah, they put the 13 tape-ins that they had done into these 4 parts of the anthology. I don't know if they're all in their entirety or not. I've never watched any of them. I'm keeping them sealed because of the value they hold at the moment. If I was ever lucky enough, which is very unlikely, to come across any unsealed copies, I'd be happy to watch them. They won't be re-released again because of the master copies being destroyed as well, guys, unfortunately. So I've heard rumours of. And obviously I don't think, because of some sort of lawsuit, I don't know if it's still pending, where Jeff Jarrett has tried to stop them from using the name or rights of Global Force Wrestling. Apparently there was even a figure or 2 released as well, an action figure. I haven't looked into that either, it's just rumours I've heard, but it's pretty cool. So we have these 4 DVDs as the only memory of Global Force Wrestling, merchandise-wise anyway. I don't know about t-shirts either, if they put anything like that together. They may have done. I never purchased any myself. So yeah, a look at the first part of the anthology. We have Karrion Kross, Sanjay Dutt. Is that Sonata? Karen Jarrett, sorry, Jeff Jarrett, Mickie James, Kushida, Congo Kong, PJ Black, Bobby Roode, Nick Aldis, and I forget this guy's name. I'll have a look on the back now because it's written on the back. I think he was part of the commentary team. Charles Sonnen, I think I said his name correctly. And there we go on the back again, once again from left to right in the pictures we have Congo Kong, Nick Aldis, Karrion Kross, or Killer Kross, I think he might have been called on this at this time. Oh, Kevin Kross even. And there we go. And then we got Bobby Roode there as well. Right. Don't want to do the shaky hand man thing. Sorry, I've still got a bad hand, guys. But I'll try my best to keep this still so we can have a quick read through. So Global Force Wrestling Amped, emanated from the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas as Global Force Wrestling founders Jeff and Karen Jarrett rolled out an exciting new brand of professional wrestling. What you're about to watch is a mix of the best talent on the planet from every organization around the world. In part 1, we will see international stars in action like Sonata, PJ Black, Nick Aldis, Kushida, the Bollywood Boys, and Sanjay Dutt. Plus check out up and coming stars like Kevin Kross, Congo Kong, and Virgil Flynn. But let's not forget about the men and women like Mickie James, Bobby Roode, Brian Myers, and Chris the Adonis Mordetsky in the main event action. And then we have calling the action as none other than legendary MMA fighter and podcast mogul Charles Sonnen and international ring announcer Cyrus Fees. The road to Global Force Wrestling Gold starts now with 4 championship tournaments. So yeah, they basically spent the 13 tapings trying to crown new champions. So they're world champion, their next gen champion, their tag team champions, and their women's champion. Before they focused on trying to get themselves a television deal sorted out. So these 4 parts, as I said earlier, they pretty much cover that. Part 2, again with various wrestlers on the front cover there. I'm not going to go over them all because it takes up more time on the video, but you can see the Bullet Club are on the main foreground of the picture there. That's the sill slightly coming away there. Oh dear. Global Force Wrestling Amped Anthology Part 2 continues from the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. Calling the action is none other than legendary MMA fighter and podcast mogul Chael Sonnen and international ring announcer Cyrus Fees. Tournament action continues with superstars like Chris Adonis, Brian Myers, Bobby Roode, Eric Young, and Shelton Benjamin taking center stage, who will move on to fight for the Global Championship. And then there's various screenshots at the top of, I guess that's the contenders for the World Heavyweight Championship of Global Force Wrestling. Amped Anthology Part 3. I like this cover artwork. It's probably the best of the 4 parts. I like the colour in the background, it's pretty cool as well. So then we have Nick Aldis and Chris Adonis at the top there. So Global Force Wrestling Amped Anthology Part 3, mated from the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. Calling the action is none other than legendary MMA fighter and podcast mogul Chael Sonnen and international ring announcer Cyrus Fees. Basically repeating their fucking selves on the the DVD description on the back. So this time the GFW women are fighting for the final spot in the championship match, plus Nick Aldis battles Chris Adonis in the semi-finals of the Global Championship Tournament, and witness the first next-gen 4-way championship match, plus we will hear from the Bullet Club. I'm just checking to see if Cody's on the front of this, because I'm pretty sure he was the first, no, maybe he wasn't the first next-gen champion. I think he may have been the final champion before the championship itself was deactivated. But I think a lot of people have forgotten about that. And the final part of the Amped Anthology DVD set, Part 4. So I'm not reading that top part again because it's going to be basically the same as what it said on the other DVDs. But I will read this bottom part. So in Part 4 of the series, it all comes down to this. The Bullet Babe, Amber Gallows, takes on Christina Von Erich for the Global Force Wrestling Women's Championship. Also, Reno Scum battles the Bollywood Boys for the GFW Tag Team Championship. Plus our main event, the It Factor, Bobby Roode takes on Nick Aldis for the GFW Global Championship. And it's a nice picture of them both together there with the championship in the background. But yeah, that's the Amped Anthology, guys. I thought I'd give it a talk about, because it's not often talked about, and not many collectors have this in their collection, this anthology, because they're so fucking hard to find. They're ridiculously rare, especially parts 3 and 4. I'm glad I've got them because it's a big part of wrestling history, especially for Karen and Jeff Jarrett. And it's a shame, as I said, the master copies were destroyed, because otherwise these could have got like a re-release. And I'm really gutted for them that the company didn't take off and succeed the way they wanted it to. And they had the merge with TNA, and it almost destroyed TNA as well, to be honest. Did I like the championship belts? Yes, I did. I found it interesting. I've watched the odd match here and there on YouTube as well. And I really, like I said, I really wanted the company to succeed. Their production value was pretty good from, from starting out as a company. I like the color they use for their ropes, the green. I like their logo, the font and everything is all perfect. The show Amped, which they ran, as I said, for 13 weeks. Pretty good stuff. And they also done the smart idea of having wrestlers work under like a contract where they can still negotiate with other wrestling promotions, which is pretty good, like an open contract, I guess. I'm not very good when it comes to all legal terms and shit like that. I'm just going by what I read or what I hear about. But all in all, though, the Anthology, it's a shame I can't watch them at the moment. I don't want to break their seals, as I said, and watch them. But hopefully one day I can watch them all in their entirety. Who knows? But yeah, if you're able to pick these up, guys, pick them up by all means. Parts 1 and 2 you're probably likely to get, but as I said, 3 and 4 were an absolute pain in the ass for me to get back. Because when I first started out my channel, someone had contacted me after seeing them in my collection video or something, and they offered me money, a high sum of money for them, and I decided to sell them because it was a ridiculous offer. And thankfully that same person helped me get these back again. And yeah, I was just amazed, I was able to get them back again. It did break my heart looking at the shelves with that empty gap with them not there for quite a while. Must have been about a good year. But yeah, I've got them, and they're not leaving my possession again anytime soon because they complete my TNA stroke Impact Wrestling collection. And like I said, I'm happy to have them. And like I said, it's a shame about Global Force Wrestling, but it is what it is. Things happen for a reason, and it just wasn't meant to be. Give me a thumbs up if I deserve one today, guys. Feel free to comment. I probably got some things wrong. I always seem to in these videos. Not me being sarcastic, I just get annoyed with it sometimes. Because I look back at it and I think to myself, oh, I said this wrong, or I've missed this out of the conversation, or it should have been in the video as well included. But to my knowledge, my own opinions as well, everything else, this is the best I can put this video together talking about the Anthology DVD collection. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, as I said. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it wasn't a long video today, but I wanted to carry on talking about my TNA collection in general. I had fun with the Knockouts one a few weeks ago, and I'm looking to watch through all my Hardcore Justice DVDs and then rank those in the near future. I'm currently on Hardcore Justice 2012. I think that'll be the next one. I've covered 2010 and 2011 so far, as in watching them, sorry, not covered them in reviews or anything. But as I said, I'm working through them all, including the One Night Only Hardcore Justice all the way up to 2015. Then I'll rank them in a video. Yeah, anyway, guys, you all stay safe. I'll catch you again soon for another vid. Goodbye for now.